Hello everybody, this is Oro, one of your coaches for the WPF Delta Division. We are going to be kicking off our team builder segment for our match versus Sableye today. Right now, let's just kick it off right away. We are going to be looking at our potential win con for this game in Iron Defense Body Press KOMMO. Nothing on his team besides Necrozma and Thunderous really are able to break through KOMMO or outspeed as well. Necrozma is not able to outspeed, but it does resist body press. Same thing kind of with Thunderous, who does outspeed but does also resist body press at the same time. Typhlosion also does outspeed, but I'm not threatened by it very much. It has to run Hex in order to do proper damage to KOMMO, and its fire type damage is both resisted before terrestrialization and after terrestrialization, but I will always Terra in front of it as well to avoid Will-O-Wisp burns. But yeah, I mean, this is the plan. If we can get this thing up set up to like even +6, it has the chance to OHKO literally everything on his team besides Toxapex, I believe. And Toxapex is basically a non-issue at all because I do carry taunts on this KOMMO set. All I need is Body Press and Rock Slide to hit Thunderous, and Typhlosion if I'm not boosted up. Typhlosion just at all. And Iron Defense obviously to do the boosting with leftovers. I mean, this thing is going to be impossible for him to break through. Next we have Lupin the Azumarill, which is very, very bulky right now with Sap Sipper. Completely and utterly walls Meowscarada and Chestnut. Does very good into Goodra, Donphan, and Chinchino. And despite not having huge power, its offensive ability isn't necessarily negligible. Draining Kiss 2-3 hit KOs most standard Meowscarada. Muddy Water 2 KOs most standard Donphan. And Draining Kiss is going to be a decent enough healing move into his entire team. Even Chestnut, who does have a pretty respectable bulk, doesn't want to take the Draining Kiss because it's not as easily able to heal it off, and it heals Azumarill back as well. The only problem that would arise from using this set is that yes, my damage is negligible. It will never be able to hurt Toxapex, and Draining Kiss does make contact, so if he has Rocky Helmet on anything, that could potentially be bad. But if he doesn't have any special attackers as well, I could potentially just Charm, and if he doesn't knock off my Rocky Helmet, then that's going to be problematic for him. Next we have Choice Scarf, Iron Shreds, Iron Head, Earthquake, Ice Spinner, and Rapid Spin. Iron Head is obviously for Ninetales, Bear Tick if it doesn't Terrestrialize. Earthquake is for basically everything else besides Thunderous, Chestnut, Meowscarada, and that's kind of it. And Ice Spinner hits those three in return. Rapid Spin is a move that I can click if I swap it into something like Goodra or Toxapex and expect them to switch from the Earthquake. Rapid Spin is potentially something I can click in that scenario, but I do think it's less likely to be clicked than the rest of the three moves. It's generally just a good revenge mon for my team. Next we have another defensive master Pokemon with Sinistra Masterpiece. Machagacha is just so good. He has a lot of physical attackers. Nightshade 4-hit KOs any Goodra set. Besides, I don't know if that actually can technically be below 300 HP if it's more offensive, but that's not something I'm expecting, let alone know is possible. Strike Sap means that not even like a Choice Banded Donphan that's clicking Knockoff can 2-hit KO Sinistra, especially because I'm running enough speed to outrun that. Similarly with Azumarill, by the way, I am running just a little bit of investment into speed to outpace the Donphan and the Bear Tick if they are not max speed. I'm also clearing Trick Room, which can potentially be a move that I'm allowed to click on something such as Typhlosion, Thunderous, or Meowscarada. Getting to burn Meowscarada would be good. Nightshade Chip on everything else is nice, and Thunderous is one of the fastest mons in the game. It's actually the fastest mon against me that I'm like particularly afraid of. Chinchino's not kind of a problem. Meowscarada is not really a problem. Ninetales isn't necessarily the most offensive mon most of the time, so Thunderous is potentially a problem. Trick Room just means that I can always go into Cloudsire and potentially 2k with this Gunk Shot. Speaking of, moving on to Cloudsire, Earthquake is obviously just a good stab move into basically his entire team. Gunk Shot picks up the other Pokemon it cannot KO with Earthquake. Stealth Rocks is just hazards and recovers its recovery, and plus with Unaware, Nasty Plot, Ninetales, Nasty Plot, Thunderous, neither of which are going to be able to efficiently break down Cloudsire. Plus the leftovers, the only thing that could possibly happen is if he's running physical Ninetales with like triple Axle, or I have to stay in on a Donphan, or he's Necrozma, he's physical. There's certain things that can happen there that's potentially problematic, but nothing that I foresee happening because I'm going to be very careful with Cloudsire. He is a dedicated check to really just Thunderous. And then we have our lead Weavile with a Focus Sash. We can always Source Dance it to basically everything. I do have to be careful with Chestnut, in Triple Axle, and the Triple Axle is really the main move that I'm going to be clicking onto everything. I do have Knockoff to hit Toxapex. Even a +2 Metal Claw will be able to take out Ninetales. So if we have a lead Weavile into lead Ninetales matchup, and he decides to Moonblast, a +2 Metal Claw will always pick off Ninetales. It's basically guaranteed. It's like a 99.6% min roll technically, but I'm not ever going to expect that to happen. And if it does, I will be very mad. Now, to give a fair warning here, I did not see Chestnut when I was originally prepping for this game. Some of this was set up for specifically Passimian, but Passimian was more of a not even secondary, it goes beyond tertiary problem for this team. I originally had enough speed to outrun it. With its base 80 speed, it was just a little bit more investment. It was something like this. It's not actually important to note, but that was really my main prep for Passimian. So even despite originally prepping for Passimian over Chestnut, I do think my team still does as equally well into this entire team, if not better, because now I also have super effective Gunk Shots with Cloudsire into it, super effective Triple Axles into it, and Azumarill and Sinistcha even Wallet even better. So that's this team. Let's move on to the battle. Hello everybody, this is Oro for the WPF Delta. We are in our week 2 match versus Sableye. I'm gonna start this off right away. Not super sure how I feel about this game. I made a very new team. I haven't done any mocks with this, but I am confident in the matchup at least. I believe I have a pretty good chance here. He is Terra Dragon on Necrozma. Okay, so do you have a Chestnut? Did I miss that? He does. Oh, okay. I actually thought he had a Passimian this whole time, and I was actually kind of afraid of it. So I am glad I changed my KOMMO set. He doesn't have Beartic, he has Toxapex instead. Weavile looks super free. I don't think Chestnut has any sort of priority. Don't believe so. He has Faint, but I doubt he brings Faint, or he has Grassy Glide, which is another move I really doubt he has. It is potentially going to be faster than some of my team. It's going to be faster than Azumarill for sure. I'm actually so okay with him having Chestnut because Azumarill like walls it. It utterly and entirely walls it. It has Iron Head. It has Poison Jab, which it can use to hit me, but it's not going to appreciate a Draining Kiss. I'm certain of it. And I doubt he brings Poison Jab as coverage for Azumarill, you know? Okay. I I could triple axle here, and I think I might. Actually, a triple axle from Weavile might not KO Chestnut. So I'm gonna Swords Dance. He's likely to click Body Press, but I am sashed. My guess is it's some sort of Spikes lead. He's gonna Spiky Shield, so I get away with preserving my Focus Sash as well. And I'm just gonna click Triple Axle. I mean, I'm +2. He doesn't have a single switch in. You could try and Spiky Shield again. That would get rid of my Focus Sash if he lands it. I imagine he has to switch here, and I would imagine it would be like Toxapex or something. But Triple Axle into Knockoff would hypothetically KO this thing. I missed Garcedo. Oh, yeah, no, I missed. I'm used to Meowscarada dealing with that. I'm gonna knock off once. I'm assuming it's gonna be Boots. It might be Fizdef. If it's Fizdef, I don't think 2 knockoffs will take it out. Could have gone +4. But I'm assuming he's gonna click Haze. That did a lot of damage. That looks like Fizdef though. It does. We got Chilling Water. Remove my Focus-ish. I'm gonna Swords Dance again. I could technically Swords Dance again. I don't know what this thing could possibly do to me besides Haze. And he's Chilling Water, so I kind of doubt he's gonna be Haze. I'm just gonna Swords Dance again. Missing the triple axle there really actually sucks a lot. Gonna recover. So we are currently +3. I could get to +4 right now. But I think a +3 knockoff and a +2 knockoff will take it out. Maybe not. It doesn't look like it will actually. But we get rid of its HP there. It is going to be Chilling Water and Haze. Both of them. I'm going to go into Toxapex or Clodsire here because he has a... It's not a bad weakness to Stealth Rocks, but it does suck for him. And I'm thinking Clodsire's Earthquake might be able to... It won't. It doesn't look like it'd be able to take it out, actually. I do think I'd go Clodsire, though, because there's a chance that he clicks Toxic. And I do want to get rocks up if I can. Don't want to take a Chilling Water with something like Iron Treads. Now, I imagine I am going to underspeed this thing. But Toxapex is set up bait for KOMMO as well. So if I can get KOMMO out on front of the Toxapex, I believe I clicked Stealth Rock there, right? I kind of auto-clicked. He's going Donphan. Okay, that's fine. I imagine he's going to Rapid Spin here. He could also Earthquake though, so I mean my move is always to go Sinistra. Even if he knockoffs, I don't believe it's a 2-hit KO ever unless it's banded. And even if it's banded, I'm pretty certain I outspeed. I did invest to do that. Sinistra will out. I mean, it's at 200 speed. He's gonna roar me out. Okay. A little interesting. KOMMO? Iron Treads. That sucks, actually. It's not good. I mean, I do the same thing, though. I just keep doing that. Iron Treads doesn't do enough to justify staying in here. Even if it's like max attack, no bulk investment, Ice Spinner is only ever 3-hit KO. Got a Stealth Rock. Okay. I do believe I can get away with clicking a Nightshade here. My guess is he goes Goodra. Okay, he's not gonna go Goodra. Gonna roar me out again. Gonna go Clodsire again. Stonfan's a little annoying, and I'm not going into the mons that I need to for this. I mean, I think I can just go Sinistra again. Getting roared out will suck though. I can't stay in on Donphan ever, even if it's not choice banded. Earthquake's always going to take out Clodsire, so I can't stay in. Although I suppose its utility is already gone because it doesn't have the greatest moves here. And if he rapid spins, that's bad. So I think I can go something like maybe even KOMMO. Could go Azumarill, who I believe will always outspeed this and can potentially KO with a Muddy Water. Let's try that. The Rocks chip is gonna suck, but I am Draining Kiss, and I can hit the Chestnut with that. Goodra is completely walling this though. Bomb. Gonna Earthquake. I'm just gonna Muddy Water. Getting a lot of chip on this would be so nice. Of course I miss. I keep missing. Muddy Water miss on the Donphan. Dude, come on. Sinistra. Okay, that's fine. It's completely fine. I am just gonna Machigacha. I need to chip this thing down now. He's gonna go, Goodra, it's obvious, but I have to get rid of it. And getting chip on Goodra with Sinistra would be nice. Oh, he's not even Sap Sipper. I could burn this potentially. I'm not gonna. That's unfortunate. I might chip it down once. It's possible that he just clicks Draco, which doesn't look like it's ever rolled a kill, even if it's like max special attack modest. The other thing is that does actually look Assault Vest, and I can kind of tell. That would be my guess. I don't know what else Goodra what abilities does Goodra have? Shell Armor and Gooey? Potentially Shell Armor? Potentially Shell Armor. I'm outspeeding as well. That's good chip with Nightshade. He's gonna Body Press, so he expects me to switch out on something. I'm gonna Nightshade again. It looks like it's gonna be 2 KO from this range. That makes me think it's some sort of Iron Defense Goodra. I don't know what he'd expect me to go into. Iron Treads, I suppose, but I'm not necessarily afraid of this. He's switching into Toxapex, which 2 Nightshades is gonna... I guess it's gonna be 3 Nightshades that'll do it. That's a lot of shit. Getting Toxic might suck. It's a good switch into both Chestnut. So apparently this Goodra, Donphan, I would definitely want to switch out. I think I could get away with going Iron Treads here to get rid of the rocks, maybe. Chilling Water is going to suck. It's not going to do the most amount of damage, I don't think. And I think he's going to click Recover. He's going to Acid Spray. Earthquake looks relatively free. I imagine he goes Chestnut. I'm going to Rapid Spin on the Chestnut switch. There's no way Toxapex stays in here. It's super valuable for him. Plus Regenerator. Utterly Walls, Azumarill, Weavile, KOMMO. You know, it is so valuable for him that, yeah, of course he switches it out. I imagine, okay, he's going Donphan. I'm gonna get rid of these these Stealth Rocks at least. And it's starting to look like, I mean, Sinistcha's able to come out free here. He can knock off into, you know, getting Machigacha'd again. He is going to get his rocks up. Now, I think... I mean, Machigacha looks so free again. And I mean, removing Donphan permanently would be so nice. He could go Goodra. But that's going to heal me. It's going to risk a burn, and Nightshade after burn chip might even take it out. It isn't exactly very healthy. Plus Stealth Rock chips. He doesn't have Thundurus to switch into it. He's going to go Goodra again. Stealth Rock plus Machigacha. Plus 2 Nightshades is definitely going to take this thing out. He can't Fire Blast. He can Ice Spinner, is maybe the strongest move he has. Ice Beam, potentially. So he's going to be Acid Armor Press. I mean, Heavy Slam's not going to do anything. 33%. I mean, I'm just going to double Nightshade again. I outspeed. And Nightshade looks impossible for him to switch into. Like, incredibly so somehow. I mean, everything on his entire team gets 4-hit KO'd by it. And Goodra's gonna go down after another one. Unless he has Rest. He's gonna Draco. It takes me out. I think that's a crit. Unless it's Specs plus body Press. That's insane. That was a lot of damage. That's not good. I didn't think he would be able to kill me, because I mean, it looks like a max modest Goodra would never be able to kill me. I am going to go into Azumarill. I think I could go into Weavile again. Weavile. -2. I do have Stealth Rocks up though, so I cannot switch into it. Think I can go with Azumarill? I'm gonna Draining Kiss. I believe he's gonna be Choice Specs locked. Wow, Choice Specs plus Body Press for Iron Treads, I'm guessing. But no, that doesn't make any sense though, because Fire Blast is right there. Like, I don't understand what this Pokemon says. Azumarill's not gonna be able to take this thing out, but my guess is it's Choice Specs, because there's no other universe where it takes me out. You could go Chestnut, trying to like threaten me. Okay, I'm gonna get some healing with Draining Kiss now. A little bit of healing. He could be Rocky Helmet. We didn't get to see, did we? Okay. I am going to Charm. He shouldn't be able to kill me unless he somehow gets an ability or move that goes through Sap Sipper. So it's going to be very difficult for him to get through. In fact, his entire team kind of struggles at this point. It's really just Necrozma that can get through me. Man, losing Sinister so early on is really bad. Gonna go for his spikes, okay. I do think I can Draining Kiss into rest here. Because I mean, there's nothing there's absolutely nothing he can be able to do. He's just setting up spikes, which are bad. They can be annoying, but they're not the end of the world. Man, Goodra taking out the Sinistra is actually crazy. I think it has to be Choice Specs. And a Tox Specs. The Gudra's gonna be bad, but I should outspeed with KOMMO. Oh, it's always gonna take it out with a body press. Donphan is weakened, so body press should be able to take it out. I kind of want to hard swap into Weavile. I don't remember what HP Donphan's at, but I know it's not the healthiest Pokemon right now. I could maybe hard switch into KOMMO. Let's try and go Azumarill again. It's the safest option. I imagine he's not switching out. So maybe he does go. And just chilling water again. He is gonna chilling water again. Okay, that's fine. Gonna get a rest up, get very healthy. So my best switch into Goodra now is always going to be Azumarill. I do think I've gotten to a point where Clodsire is no longer valuable either. It is good for Necrozma, but Toxapex, chipping it down is going to be super, super nice. Looks like we both went very bulky here as well. Because I mean, my Azumarill, Sap Sipper plus basically max defense. Body Breath from a Chestnut is gonna do 14%. Him taking out Sinistcha with that Draco Meteor definitely hurts. But Sinistcha was doing very, very well in this matchup. But I don't understand Draco, to be honest. Or Specs Draco. Those acid sprays are not going to do anything. So we have kind of entered ourselves into a little stall war here. If he goes Donphan, I definitely just swap back out into Azumarill. Going Ninetales. He is also heavy duty boots. So I'm definitely just gonna Gunk Shot into this. Cause it's just, if it's Nasty Plot or something, that's pretty bad. And a Gunk Shot should 2-hit KO. Going to Aurora Veil. Potentially bad, but not necessarily the worst thing in the world. If I can get a poison, that's super nice. I do not get the poison. I'm just gonna gunk shot again. You can't switch into it, besides with Gudra. And I mean, Gudra doesn't want to come in on Clodsire. Takes 50% something from an Earthquake. Toxapex doesn't want to come in because it takes 30 something percent from an Earthquake. He's just gonna Blizzard. It's gonna do a little bit, oh, wait, what? No, that still doesn't make sense. I know got hit by Acid Spray, but... What? Huh? I think that's fine either way. I'll just recover, I guess. Okay. I suppose that's fine. He's not gonna be able to outspeed. That's crazy. I could have gunk shotted there. He's gonna die to the poison, I believe. I'll just recover again in case he goes for like freeze dry, thinking it'll kill. He was just gonna Blizzard again. I outspeed everything but Necrozma with KOMMO. So I might just go into Weavile maybe. To try and chip down the Necrozma. Weavile's not going to do the most amount of damage to Necrozma, if that's what he does decide to go for. Especially behind this Aurora Veil. He's going Toxapex again. I don't believe there's any universe where Iron Treads can take out Toxapex behind an Aurora Veil. No. I am going to click knockoff once as chip. I could Sword Stance actually. That'll get me to +1. If he decides to go for Chilling Water, that'll make knockoff a little stronger. He could continuously click Haze. He's not going to. I am at +1 now, so I am going to knock off here. You can't switch into this anymore either because I am at +1. You could switch into Chestnut, maybe? He's gonna stay in. I think if I just keep clicking knockoff, that would be more beneficial in the long run. I guess he could click recover here. That would be pretty bad. That's a reason to click Sword Stance right here. I'm betting money that he's a more physically defensive Toxapex variant. He's gonna click Haze again. That's completely fine. Another Chilling Water will not take me out. So you can keep clicking Haze. He's gonna click recover. Two knockoffs will do more damage than if I were to click Swords Dance again and he were to click Chilling Water. It also risks a crit. There's no reason to do that. I'm pretty certain that Swords Dance has less PP. It does. That did no damage, that Swords Dance did. So that's weird. I'm pretty sure the +1 knockoff did more. So it's very strange. He's gonna withdraw. I imagine he's going Chestnut. Gonna take a lot of damage from that knockoff. He is gonna take out Weavile with the Rocky Helmet, but I believe that's fine. Because now I can go into KOMMO. On a Chestnut. It is going to do a decent amount of damage, so I always Terrasilize first. Do I necessarily have to Terrasilize? Let's see what Chestnut gets as for moves. I know it has a pretty decent move pool. It does get Dragon Claw. It gets high horsepower, which is potentially something he brings. Stone Edge. He's less likely to bring coverage for it as it is now. I believe I just click Taunt because I do not want to get hit by a Leech Seed that I'm pretty sure it gets. It does. So I'm going to click Taunt. I'm going to click Drain Punch. I'm going to click Iron Defense. A plus, I mean, he's not able to be boosted. He's not body press, which is good to know. A +2 iron defense KOMMO takes 10% from a Drain Punch. Which is potentially even enough to kill this thing from the range it's at right now. And I will not take any sort of chip either. I'm going to Iron Defense again. There is no ability for Goodra to ever outspeed. Necrozma does not outspeed either. At +4, I don't believe Necrozma is allowed to Terrasilize into me either. He's going Toxapex. At +6, I almost 2-hit KO Toxapex. Especially, I mean, I almost can, like every time. I am going to Taunt. I could switch if I wanted to. But I believe the backup mons have more use to me than anything else will. Acid Spray does suck. Okay, he's not gonna Acid Spray though. Oh, Acid Spray doesn't work on KOMMO, apparently. I didn't know it was a move that was affected by Bulletproof. If I get another Iron Defense off, Chilling Water is not going to be anything to me. I actually heal off that damage, I'm pretty sure. And I don't need Rock Slide anymore for anything in his team. I just click body. Yeah, I literally heal off that damage. He is still taunted, I believe. He is. He gets one more turn of taunt. And then I just taunt it again. There's never a actually, I technically could get away with just clicking body press here. He might expect me to go for taunts and go into Necrozma. So I just body press again. I mean, it takes it out. I don't need a setup anymore. He has to switch in order to live another body press. And he might want to switch just because of Azumarill. But I kind of doubt that as well. Body press looks like it's going to take out 5 Pokemon here. Donphan's taking chip, so Sturdy won't come into effect. Ninetales is gone. Toxapex is going to be gone. He's switching out, actually. I'm assuming he's going into Necrozma. Going to Goodra to sack it. I guess it's Gooey. That would be bad if it's Gooey. It's not the end of the world either, though. It wasn't Gooey either. It was Shell Armor. It does look to me like I think I won this game. Necrozma is always going to be problematic. But it kind of turns into a 50-50, especially if it's a special set. Donphan goes down. Gudras is down now. He is going straight into Necrozma. If he is special, then Photon Geyser would be his best move to click most of the time. But I do have to Terrasilize, I believe, because, I mean, yeah, I especially have to Terrasilize because Meteor Beam has a chance to miss as well. And Photon Geyser will kill me if he goes for it, because Body Press is only a 12.5% chance to OHKO a non-bulk Necrozma, especially even at +6. If I was Terra Fighting, that would be the best case scenario right now, because it would just straight up take this thing out. Especially if it's no bulk. He cannot Terrasilize because Body Press will take it out. I do outspeed. Body Press has a chance to still take it out, and I mean, obviously I'm praying for that. It would be unfortunate for his side, but it would be especially amazing for me. If he clicks Meteor Beam, and that is the set he's running, I either pray he misses, or I win. I don't believe Terra Dragon's able to ever live this. And I'm gonna have to ask him if he is a physical variant or special. But Body Press should always take this out, even if it's like max Fizdef. Yeah, and especially if I get a crit. Max Fizdef has technically a chance to live that, but I don't know if after Stealth Rocks it does. It doesn't look like it ever. So it doesn't, was not in fear of anything there. If Toxapex does come back out, I do have to click Haze. I'm not afraid of Chilling Water. Acid Spray obviously can't hit me. Is there anything he can do now? I don't believe so. I think I'm pretty comfortably winning here. Donphan's not going to be able to survive this either. He could Ice Shard me, I guess, if he wants to try and go for chip. I think technically his best move here would have been to swap into Toxapex, then pivot out into Chestnut, and then go back out into Donphan. That might be his best way of winning if he were to ever shoot for one, but it doesn't. I kind of doubt he's able to do anything. I'm very proud of this set. I was working with it last night. This is also one of the newer sets that I made. because I originally was Terra Steel, and originally I didn't have any Rock Slide move. Spiky Shield's fine. I'm just gonna heal it off with leftovers. If he were to do anything, that would be his move, is to constantly spam Spiky Shield, and maybe he gets lucky. You can always get lucky. I mean, I don't think it's ever worth it, and I mean, it's so improbable that I just keep clicking body press. Take out Chestnut there. And finally, Toxapex is going to go after. I think I could technically get away with just clicking body press twice, but I mean, I always click taunt first either way, because I don't want him to recover. I don't know if he had protect or anything. Maybe he's not even at enough health to live the body press in hindsight. So I guess, I mean, it doesn't risk me losing the game, but I could have probably just clicked body press and won. But so I'm sorry for prolonging that victory there. But body press should take out Toxapex now, and that is a KOMMO. Ooh, okay, it was a good thing I clicked taunt then. Does Rocky? I mean, Rock Slide's never killing. I don't know why I ever even suggested that. Preserve differential. No reason to click Rock Slide. It's never gonna kill. Body press should take it out here. And that is game. 5-0 sweep for KOMMO there. Very proud of that set. I mean, it's not a complicated set. It's just body press, Rock Slide, taunt, and iron defense. With max defense, minimal HP investment, and speed to outrun Necrozma. And that is the game. Please check out my opponent's Sableye. I will have his video down in the description once it's put up alongside my own. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please click like and subscribe for more. And I hope to see you all again later. Bye-bye.